I don't know if you can hear the wind and how strong it is being heard today. It's exactly how I feel on the inside, knowing that I need to just go with the flow and give up any preconceived ideas that may have entered my sphere before I was mature to understand that this is happening for me and not to me. The last 24 hours has seen me lose it, break down, cry, have a nap, like everything that could have transpired in that 24 hours. And I'm still feeling today at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday the 6th that it's still there, it's still under the surface, like there's still something that I'm not letting go of, or is holding me back, or is making me cycle into that fear. Not feeling safe within the body or the choices or whatever that look like. That preconceived knowing or whatever. It's not true. I don't know what my story is yet. It's not written, and that's the beauty of when you do live or decide to go on a path of living and not autopilot. The changes will bring bouts of depression, or what could be perceived as that, as depression is being pushed. The pressure is so within that the only way out is through some sort of emotional release. And depending on what sort of person you are, depends on what that emotional release could look like. Or in my case, it was all the emotions that could have did transpire in the last 24 hours, and that's okay. It's about not living in that long term though, because it does not serve me and it never has served me. It is a distraction. I was just thinking as I was driving out here, you know, I was behind a vehicle that was doing 10 k's under the speed limit, and I could see he was just looking at me in his rear vision mirror. So I just thought, okay, well, clearly you don't want me, you know, anywhere close to the back of you. You're doing 10 k's under the speed limit. All right then, well, I'll do 10 k's under the speed limit that you're doing, just to give you that reassurance that I'm not here to cause any fear to you as you're driving. And then he, you know, picked up speed and turned off at the next turn, which is generally what does happen when you do not entertain what you have in the past, let's say. Knowing that the anger or the frustration is not gonna serve you in one way or another, and that can be very difficult to break those patterns if that's something that you've always done. You know, I'm not in the best headspace today. I'm really in that transformation and not realizing or not having the I don't know what's next. And that's when the fear sets in, you know, and we all can acknowledge that we have that same makeup, because we're human beings at the end of the day. We all do act in similar emotional responses. So, you know, some of us will default to this and others will default to that. I think I went through every sort of release that you could in the last 24 hours. So no right or wrong at the end of the day. So it's a journey of living, and journey to living, in some of our cases, you know, actually being able to live our best life that we haven't perceived was available to us before now. So we're on a journey, and that is all that matters. You know, we're on the journey, and we're not here to bring any other beings along with us. We are really here for the sole purpose of our own evolution, and remembering that is a difficult task at times when we're surrounded by loved ones that we just want to see come with us. However, we're not all here for that. So some do still have to power up the systems that are available in this realm, you know, so that's their role to play, while others of us are here to really stay in our own lane, and not project anything out onto the collective that causes that distortion in others. So yeah, that's the tough part, staying in your own lane and not causing that distortion. So keep on keeping on. That's all we can do, and be compassionate to self and others for where we are in our own journey. So yep, just keep being that beacon of light.